Well, hello, everybody. I want to talk to you today about your self-confidence. Are you a self-confident person? Well, before I do, I want to let you know that I'm excited to say that beginning this coming Sunday, we will be printing the words to the hymns in the bulletin in our traditional service. After prayer and consultation, we believe that in that large space with a higher ratio of people being already vaccinated, and with our air purification system, and making sure that everyone continues to wear masks and sings safely behind those masks, that we can still have a safe worship experience. And it's so important for us to be able to know that worship is something we participate in, that we don't just observe. And so if you are comfortable coming back to worship, we still are requiring reservations as of now. And we would love to have you come back and participate in our worship each Sunday in person. We'll continue to be investing our energy and our time in our services online, and you'll be able to experience those as well. We're still at a place where we don't have a full child care yet, and so we know that everybody isn't going to be able to worship in person and be safe, and everyone hasn't had the opportunity to be vaccinated. But we do want you to be able to come and experience the joy of praising God with your voice. So would love to have you back. Also, don't forget, we have a new sermon series beginning this coming Sunday called Transformed, and we'll be looking for 6 weeks at all the ways that we make an impact on our city and the ways that we want to focus St. Luke's energy and mission at making a difference in our city, and how the Scripture will guide us in that important work. So I want to invite you to make a commitment to try and come every single Sunday for the next 6 weeks and be a part of it all the way through Pentecost Sunday when it will culminate. And it is going to be an exciting time, and I want you to be able to be there and be a part of it. Make sure and sign up for our Life Transformed small group study, all church study. There's still time to do that. That begins April 19th. And we'd love to have you in one of those. This is one of those things that everybody in the church is going to do together. So back to your self-confidence. I am generally a pretty self-confident person. And but every once in a while, maybe more than every once in a while, when I run across an obstacle or there's a setback, I don't achieve goals that I'd set for myself, when there is just a failure or a mistake that I've made, someone challenges me, I find my confidence just wavering, and I lose my self-confidence, and it's tough. But here's what I've discovered, is that self-confidence is not a biblical value. Self-esteem is a biblical value, of course, but self-confidence in Scripture seems to be pointed to as leading to arrogance and to be counting on yourself. To be confident in yourself is not a biblical value. I was reading Philippians, as I try and do almost monthly, just because I find it to be such an encouraging book, a letter in Scripture. And I ran across these phrases. Listen to chapter 1, verse 6. I am confident of this, this is Paul writing, I am confident of this, that the one who began a good work among you will bring it to completion by the day of Jesus Christ. The confidence is in what God is going to do, not self-confidence, right? It is. He picks up the same theme again in verse 13 and 14. He says that my imprisonment is for Christ, and most of the brothers and sisters have been made confident in the Lord by my imprisonment. The confidence is not in us, right? The confidence is in the Lord. And so when I struggle with self-confidence, I realize that that's because I'm counting on myself, and that I shouldn't have self-confidence. That self-confidence will always, confidence in anything else other than God, will always lead to some kind of failure. But confidence in the Lord will never let us down. And so when I begin to be shaken, I just remind myself that the one who brought me this far isn't going to let me down now. I want to encourage you, when you find yourself doubting yourself, losing confidence in yourself, to remember that your confidence is in the Lord, and that God won't let you down. I love you, St. Luke's. I'll see you Sunday, whether you are online and our worship experience is online, or whether you are able to come and be a part of worshiping in person.